For your chance to win a daily prize of £1,000, download the Raffler app today. There's a referral link in the description to the Google Play and App Store. Use that link and get an extra £100 bonus added to your daily prize. Also, over on g2a.com, use the promo code CHES to get a discount on your Xbox, PlayStation codes and games. Link in the description down below. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 17 of the second season of Newcastle United here on FIFA 16. First things first, there is no face cam today. It's around about 32 degrees outside as I'm recording this, and it's about 4 degrees hotter than that in my room. There is no way I'm going to sit underneath those studio lights. I'm dying enough as it is. So today is just going to be a live com like the My Player. No face cam today, unfortunately, but hopefully it's a little bit cooler tomorrow and I can bear sitting under the studio lights, but my ME doesn't like the extreme temperatures at the best of times, let alone when that's exaggerated by sitting under two giant white studio lights. So that's the reason. Hopefully you guys can understand. But we start today with an FA Cup quarter-final against Middlesbrough. Just 2 days after that, unfortunately, we have a game against Swansea, and then at the end of the same week we have a game against Crystal Palace in the Premier League as well. So Middlesbrough, Swansea and Palace today. Not sure how the squad is going to cope with this congested fixture list here. We'll have to hope that things go well enough for us in this first game that we can rest a couple of people for the game against Swansea. I'm unsure as to which competition to favour right now. I'm kind of going to play a mixture, I think, of first team and reserve players in the first game, so I can play again a mixture of the two in the second, because obviously I'd like to win the FA Cup and the and get into the Champions League for next season. But as things stand, I'm not really too sure which competition I want to prioritise at this particular moment in time. So as such, we're making a few changes here, as you can see, and we're going to play a bit of a rotation side, but still strong enough to be able to deal with Middlesbrough, and then hopefully the side that we're able to play out against Swansea will be able to do the job there as well. But that's basically the scenario we're in right now. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too so you don't miss out on any further content. But for now, let's jump into this game against Middlesbrough. I offer. Oh, ref, that's a terrible challenge. He might be lucky to stay on the pitch here. That was from behind. The referee's not giving him a card. Wow. That was a crunching challenge from behind. Arnautovic gets past him and he's just slid in. I mean, he's perhaps lucky that it's only the second minute. Otherwise, the referee might have decided that he might want to actually punish him for that. We're a long way out here. I'm tempted to take a free kick, but unfortunately, Insua and Gylfi aren't in the starting lineup. Go on then, why not? We'll give it a crack. See if we can bend something in from about 36 yards or so. Kovalenko. Oh, he hit the post. I was trying to bend it around the wall, and it so very nearly worked. Trying to just whip it and get it to turn at the last minute, and it's only a matter of centimetres away from it actually flying into that bottom corner. Decent effort from Kovalenko. We've got a corner. I'm tempted to put it back to the edge of the box, but I think I'm just going to put it into the mix and see what happens. He's gone deep. Keeper's come, not got there, and that's a great header from Cedric Bakambu. A mistake from Victor Valdez. He is prone to making a few. He definitely made a few in his time at Barcelona, and he's made another one here at Middlesbrough to give Newcastle a 1-0 lead in this North East derby. Comes to the edge of his 6-yard box, doesn't commit to come and get the ball, but decides to almost backtrack a little bit once he realises he's not going to get there. But very powerful header from Cedric, and we have ourselves a 1-0 lead. George Friend drills that into Stuart Downing, gets it around the corner looking for Darun. Back to Stuart Downing, out wide again to Victor Fisher. This is a great move by Middlesbrough, and Darun's got the best of the man there. He squared it to Adoma at the back post. He's probably going to shoot. He's hit the outside of the woodwork. Perhaps a little bit selfish to shoot from that tight an angle when he's got options in the middle to pass to, but I'm glad he did, because it meant that it was less likely for Middlesbrough to get an equaliser there. Downing finds... Oh, sorry, it was someone finding Downing, but it was Stuart Downing's shot in the end that goes straight at Sells. Poor possession play by me in my midfield there, but we'll hopefully use the ball a little bit better now that we know the Middlesbrough are clearly going to cause us problems if we give them possession. So I'm going to try and use the ball a little bit better in my build-up play, not be quite so risky with my passing, and hope that helps lead us towards a second goal. Arnautovic does well there. That's a free kick, surely. This is a much better position than the one that Kovalenko had an effort from earlier. We might stand a chance of making it two here. Try and get it up, down, over the wall, but it's gone up, but not down again. Telefeu into Henri Saive. We'll look for Bakambu. It's not the best of passes, but can Cedric sort his feet out? He's done well. He's in the box. He's tackled, but it has dropped to Marko Arnautovic. See Dendoncker stood there waiting for it. We'll get it to him. It's not the best of touches, but can I squeeze that through there to Deulofeu? We can. What can we do here? We'll look for Saive. Spin the man. Deulofeu's gone to push around the outside, so we'll use him because he's in more space. Oh, that's a whipped cross. It reaches Kovalenka, but he can't get it down. Adoma, though, loses possession. The keeper's come out, Victor Valdez, and Reece Williams saves his bacon. Another mistake from the goalkeeper there, and that ball was past him. He was beaten, but thankfully for him, the positional sense of Reece Williams outdoes the goalkeeping sense of Victor Valdez. Still 1-0, but could quite easily have been 2 there. Iorfa, Saive. Go back to Iorfa and then down the line to Deulofeu. Back again to Iorfa. That's given away though. And here's Stuart Downing into Clayton, tackled, but it goes back to Downing again. Clayton across to Adoma. Slightly greedy earlier on with his shot from close range. Jordan Rose with a great cross. Lucky that header flew straight into the arms of the awaiting Cells. Otherwise that could have caused danger for us. Almost causing danger for themselves at the back there as well. Darun taking the ball down just before Cedric Bakambu took possession of it. Good ball round the corner here. This is great football from Middlesbrough, and if that had flown into the back of the net from Stuart Downing, I could not have complained. A wonderful move, but Downing couldn't quite find the target, unfortunately for him. Luckily for me, though, wide. Corner for Middlesbrough. Stuart Downing to take. They've got half an hour left before they are knocked out of the FA Cup. Okay, they're not going to get knocked out of the FA Cup. There was one mistake at this end of the pitch from a goalkeeper in the first half, and I don't even know whether that was a mistake from Cells. He looked like he tripped. We'll have a look at the replay. Downing kicks it there and then whips it in, and I don't even know what happened to Cells. We get a better replay. He's just tripped over. It looked like Chancel and Bemba, but it's a powerful header from Adoma, and after a mistake from a keeper at one end, mistake from the keeper at the same end, but in the second half, and it's 1-1. All right. Both sides still in with a good shout of getting to that Wembley semi-final. Nice ball by Deulofeu into Kovalenka though. We'll look for Henri Saive here. Could go for a worldie. No, well held by Victor Valdez. Stuani kicks that straight at Rico Henry, but it drops kindly for Bernardo. Looks for the ball over the top. Victor Fisher gets there first, but Mbemba will get it away. Into Deulofeu. Counter-attack maybe. We'll go short to Kovalenko. Into Dendoncker. Across to Moussa Sissoko. There's so much space over there for... Bakambu, why did you run at me there? I'll give it to him now. Bakambu, he's got a bit of space here. Can we get away from the people? We found Musa. He's just on. Moussa Sissoko has surely won it for Newcastle. The fresh legs make the difference just 5 minutes after coming off the bench. It's Newcastle 2, Middlesbrough 1. They tried to push people forward to get themselves in front. That's a lovely finish from Moussa Sissoko. Victor Valdez, despite his mistake, has made some good saves from people in similar positions in this game, most notably Marko Arnautovic a couple of times, but Moussa bends that into the top corner. Are we on our way to Wembley? We'll find out. There goes the final whistle. It's a 2-1 win in an FA Cup quarter-final against local rivals. We are going to Wembley to the semi-final of the FA Cup. Really, really pleased with that. It was a hard-fought victory. Goalkeeping mistakes at either end. We hit the post. Victor Valdez made a few good saves, but with a 2-1 scoreline, we are through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Our silverware dream continues. We will face either Hull, one of Arsenal or Chelsea as that game goes to the replay, and one of Leicester or Watford. Exciting times. Let's push forward now in 48 hours' time to the game against Swansea. Right then, Swansea. As you can see, the mixture of first-team players that we used in the first game have been rested for this one, and the mixture of players that weren't included in the last one have been brought back to the starting lineup here. Iosi Perez, Sigurdsson, Leroy Fer, Insua Koulibaly and Fabinho return to the starting lineup with Aaron's Ritchie. Sissoko, who scored, of course, in the last game, and George Okore coming in. So, let's take on Swansea. Emnes gets the turn in, back to Ayew. Key breaks through my lines well, and across looking for the ball to the back. Jefferson Montero has made the turn. Sells can't do enough, and it's 1-0 Swansea after 10 minutes. Really good football from Swansea City, finding their space in between the lines of midfield and defence and working it very, very well. Get a good turn in on the far side. The defender tried his best there to try and get in and get the ball away, but unfortunately it beat him. Good turn by Montero. Sells so very close to keeping it out, but unfortunately wasn't able to. 1-0 Swansea. Ayew with a deep cross, cleared away by Koulibaly though. Could have left that for the keeper, but decided to keep the ball in open flowing play, and maybe that will pay off. Gylfi, where are you? Where are you, Matt Ritchie? There you are, arriving at last. We'll give that to Iosi Perez, try and turn the defender, get away from a couple. Get that in there to Rolando Aarons, who can help it round the corner, looking for Leroy Fer. And Leroy Fer will score and equalise for us against his former team. We brought him in from Swansea for £1 million plus some... No, £10 million, wasn't it? And we paid £1 million plus Jonzo Shelvey for Gylfi Sigurdsson. We seem to steal all of Swansea's central midfielders. But I'm glad we did, because Leroy Fer pops up. And there is the equaliser, 1-1. Shelvey. Andre Ayew, he's got the legs on me there. Oh, he's gone for the worldie. Sells does well. Not sure whether that was on target, but I suppose just to be safe. Corner again for Swansea here. Andre Ayew to stand it up to the middle. Oh, it's to the near post. There's a good header. What a save. Sells is in the form of his life right now. Corner again from Andre Ayew. They are really putting the pressure on. This is 3 corners in the space of 4 in-game minutes, but that one is straight to Sells. Let's try and catch them on the counter-attack again, shall we? This time Perez's touch is a lot better. To Leroy Fer. Rolando Aarons running on ahead of me. I want him to keep going. And we'll try and poke that through for Iosi. And look across here to Matt Ritchie, who's arriving. Sigurdsson into Ritchie on his left foot. Matt Ritchie for 2. No, off the inside the post. And then somehow the defender gets there ahead of Perez. Wow, all the pressure from Swansea at the end of the half. And we were the ones that could have ended up going in at the break. 2-1 in front. As it stands though, 1-1 as we go in for some orange slices and a cup of tea. Usa Sissoko, get that to Gylfi. Good first touch to get away from the defender. We'll look for Iosi Perez. Drop the shoulder, turn, and have a crack. It's well blocked by Fernandez. It's going to be a corner to Newcastle. Plenty of corners at this end of the pitch in the first half for Swansea. Now it's our turn to have a go. Iosi Perez brings that down under control. Oh, it's deflected it in, and it's Leroy Fer that's going to claim it. I thought it came off a defender. It's not. It's off the big Dutchman again. 2 goals for him now, although that one really wasn't necessarily his fault, was it? It just cannons back off him. I was hoping it was off a defender, because Perez, as we've said previously, is leading the top goal scorer charts this season, but it just hits him on the heel. It turns out that is a phenomenal finish. Oh no, was it on the heel or was it just on the side of the arse? I think it just hit him on the hip. Not sure, but great goal from Leroy Fer to give us a 2-1 lead. Montero. Oh, I thought he was going to do that. Just tried to close him down before he tried to get it away. Gylfi isn't the fastest, but he's getting away here. Surely Leroy Fer's not going to score a hat-trick. Surely Leroy Fer... Oh, no, it hit Gylfi. What is it with shots and cannoning off teammates in this game? That was probably destined to at least reach the target, if not, go into the far bottom corner. Keeper was diving that way, but Gylfi, unfortunately, in the way. That's going to be intercepted by George Okore, and we'll look for a counter-attack. Iosi to Musa. Try and get there first, and he has done. He'll get it to Matt Ritchie, who's running low on stamina and doesn't have much strength to hold off the attentions of Fernandez. We'll look for Leroy Fer, though. I could go for a worldie. I won't. We'll get it to Iosi Perez. There's a turn. Perez! Wide of the target. Looking for his 15th league goal of the season, Iosi. Not able to get it yet, though. Up we go. Oh, Koulibaly, what a powerful header. Unfortunately, he's headed it straight to Ashley Williams. Gets it to Jack Cork. And Oriana with the most worldy of headers to equalise just seconds before we tick into stoppage time. Koulibaly's header wasn't necessarily the best directed you've ever seen, but, I mean, you could never have seen a header from Fabian Oriana arriving like that, could you? Ashley Williams, the centre-back, gets it around the corner. Caught with a first-time ball in, and that is just unbelievable. From a tiny little winger, he's headed it from near the edge of the box into the far top corner. Unstoppable for any goalkeeper in between the sticks. It's 2-2. Fabinho to Ritchie. Fer. Armstrong to Sissoko. Looking for a winner now, rather than one to confirm the win. Armstrong doing well. Armstrong! Good save by Fabianski. Armstrong's come off the bench here and is immediately involved. Jack Cork. Oh, there goes the final whistle. We could very well have won it at the very end, but unfortunately it's just a 2-2 draw here. We fought so hard to get ourselves back in front after going behind early on. Good finish from Jefferson Montero, but Leroy Fer dragged us back in it, and, well, to be fair, that header deserved a point, didn't it? Stunning from Fabian Oriana. Let's jump now into the third and final game at the end of the week. Saive into Iorfa. Delafeu's down the line. Good first touch. Actually return the pass to Iorfa, who could get himself into Scott Dan rather than the box. Oh, Iosi Perez steals it off the defender. Perez looking for a worldie. It's deflected. Tipped over the bar by Steve Mandanda. Really well done. I can't really pull that back to the man on the edge. Let's look near post. I think it's Dominic Iorfa. It's not, but Suarez wins the header. Delafeu will keep that in. Loft it quickly back into the box, and Jedinak will head it clear. Delafeu will keep that in. Get it back to Chancel and Bemba. There's Kovalenko. Could go for a worldie, but we'll look for Leroy Fer in great goal-scoring form. Can he keep that up? No. Straight at the keeper. 5-8 to Kovalenko. Forward to Fer. Into Ayoze Perez. Surely going to be 1-0. No! How has that hit the inside the post? That's ridiculous. Arnautovic. Oh, can't get the pass off to Perez. Should have gone to Kovalenko on the edge. Oh, we should be 1-0 up. Desperate to help Ayoze Perez get this top goal scorer Golden Boot Award in the BPL, but he hasn't scored for about 3 games. Ah, well, you know what's happening here, don't you? Deulofeu pulls it back. It's Henri Saive. Touches are terrible, but the shot is deflected off Balassi and Tompkins will clear. But only as far as Kovalenko. His header is deflected down to Chancel and Bemba. Play it back in front of Kovalenko, and he will shoot straight at Mandanda. All right, 0-0, 4 minutes before half-time. Henry, try the 1-2. Wilfred Zaha was in close proximity, but Kovalenko will get this to Arnautovic this time around. We'll try a turn inside. That's worked very well. Joel Ward completely done by that. Oh, Marco Arnautovic. Surely, what a fantastic solo goal from Marco Arnautovic. Absolutely fantastic. That was the piece of quality we needed to beat Steve Mandanda for the first time in this game. Numerous chances in the first half, hitting the post through Ayoze Perez, but turns past one, jinks past the second, and then bends it into the top corner. Stunning from Marco Arnautovic. That is why we bought him. 1-0 Newcastle. Rico Henry with a tackle on Mile Jedinak, trying desperately to get it off him, but he's about twice his size, unfortunately. Oh, nice little back heel. Good save by Sells. Great strike from Jason Puncheon. He put a lot behind that. Oh, Arnautovic as well. Kovalenko looking to thread through Ayoze. He's not scored for a while, and that isn't going to change because it's a good save by Steve Mandanda. Oh, I'm desperate to get Ayoze this golden boot. He still leads by 1 goal ahead of Diego Costa and someone else. I'm not entirely too sure who that someone else is, but I'm going to drill this with Kovalenko looking for Henri Saive, whose touch is woeful, but at least he'll get the ball back. No, he won't. Andros Townsend fouls him. Oh no, that's dropped to Andros Townsend. No, against his former team. Andros Townsend pulls an equaliser back. I can't believe we conceded an equaliser there. Wonderful little knockdown round the corner. Ball out of nowhere, just pings it. What a ball in. It's just over Iorfa, can't bring it down. The touch from Andros Townsend is brilliant. And Sells just can't do anything about it. It's near post. I'm Devo, man. We have dominated this entire game, and we're not going to get a win unless something gets pulled out of the bag in the next 7 in-game minutes. We should have won against Swansea. We should win this match on chances created, but it looks, unless Ayoze Perez can pull something out here, we are going to get the 3 points. Absolute turnaround. I'm pretty sure we do deserve that, but maybe not in the manner that it's come around. Straight from kickoff, we concede, we go up the other end and put ourselves back in front. And wanted Ayoze Perez to score a goal. He's done so now. We are back in front, and Perez extending his lead at the top of the Golden Boot race. Things are going well for us right now, although we are making it hard for ourselves. Punch and kicks that straight to Kovalenko. Iorfa to Deulofeu. Try and get it back inside, and then get it across here to Dendoncker, and look for Ayoze Perez, who's onside. Battles well. Back to Kovalenko. Go around the corner to Dendoncker again. I could look for Ayoze Perez again. Dendoncker, though, does well to hold off the defender, and will go for himself, but good save by Mandanda. Still chance to try and get a third and ensure that they don't get anything from this. Deulofeu will pull this back to the edge of the box. It's Victor Kovalenko. He loves a finesse. Oof! Off the outside of the post. What a whip. Really unlucky not to make it 3-1 there, but we are very, very close now to the final whistle, and it will probably come as soon as Mandanda kicks this towards the front line, or when Dendoncker heads this. No, okay, well, we might still have another chance. Deulofeu, can we weight that pass perfectly? Well, kinda. He's slacked that way. Did it come off Perez? It didn't. We may still have a chance. Looking for a third still. Saive, Dendoncker. There's Kovalenko. There's Dwight Gale. There's Joel Ward. There goes the final whistle. It's going to be a 2-1 win at home against Crystal Palace. A deserved win, but still, despite that, perhaps a lucky win as well, in the manner that it came around. But we don't care. 3 points are 3 points, and we'll see what that's done to the league table. If you enjoyed today's episode, drop the video a like rating and subscribe too if you're new around here. Plenty of FIFA 17 stuff, only a matter of weeks away now. We are up into 5th place. We're in a Europa League spot. We are a single point behind Manchester City in that 4th spot. 10 points away from Arsenal, so pretty sure that a chance of a 3rd spot has gone. But the final Champions League spot is available if we can put together the run of form. That's what we'll try and do. 7 games to go. That's going to be all for today, though. Thank you very much for watching. We have ourselves a semi-final against, I'm not sure, against someone in the FA Cup at Wembley to play at some point in the future. But for now, that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Like I say, drop the video a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time.